are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. And he'll be taking on smoking Joe Frazier. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Smoking Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. There's no one quite like Smoking Joe.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smoking Joe Frazier.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And there's the bell to start the round. Parries that jab away. Insane action. And he misses with that jab. Of the 3 fights, my personal favorite has to be the Thrilla in Manila. It's estimated to have been seen by 1 billion people, and what a brutal encounter it was.
Again, this is history in the making. This is what we write our fight game about. These two guys are the ultimate warriors.
Down goes Joe Frazier. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I've got to see that again.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round. Well, he's back up, but now what, Johnny?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make. Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Scoring final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. the trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They exchange punches. Good counter punch. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't hit.
Is Frazier in trouble? Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Looks like they're out of trouble.
Caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep. What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought, there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at
Joe Frazier is in trouble. Believe what we're seeing here.
Defense is everything, because they got shot one.
Smoking Joe may go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Miss with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well done with that counter shot. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You fight the Swami, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance, because they will just stay in your face.
Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? That was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. There's no way Frazier survived this. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope that...
And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. they not? He takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. Tried to score with a jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Jab does not score. Not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. Just misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well done with that counter shot. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think that...
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali. His fights against George Foreman. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Frazier is in trouble again. Down goes Frazier. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will continue.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. Well, he's back on his feet, but right now, the corner's got to think about throwing in the towel.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, and you got away with it.
Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Didn't wait long to get back in and get... Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Disaster averted, it seems. Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out? A much better game plan here.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Time that let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put.
They ring the bell and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
His stamina is off the charts. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Takes a step back, recalibrates himself, and goes right after him again.
Been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Can they figure out the combination to this thing?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caution is being thrown to the wind. How about that time counter shot? His stamina, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Good counter punch. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. He missed with the jab. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that the greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Big shot, and down goes Ali. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Pretty good start the first half of this round. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there. He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up.
Down goes Frazier. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your play.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Both men getting off the canvas in that incredible round.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. He had not one, but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
They miss with the jab. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punched them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Jab does not score. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. Joe Frazier just got clipped. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.